everyone. Today I'm gonna to talk about reflection of two video. One of them Steve Jobs 2005 commencement address at Stanford University. Let's start with this topic: specific purpose and central idea. What the address of speech of Steve Jobs in 2005 at Stanford Commencement Address deals his life choices and following one stream. In the movie, Jobs gets this speech delivered to the fresh graduates to motivate them to be themselves, persist themselves, following their hopes and dreams, um, and consequently to discover the meaning of their lives. The specific aim of this speech is to teach through personal experiences and to advise the statement of Jobs telling the audience to stay hungry, to stay foolish, advocating for an endless passion, quest, and a courage to take risks. Then strategy to grab attention. It's our second part. Through a very compelling storytelling technique, Steve Jobs holds the attention of his audience from very first sentence of his speech. It starts with three personal anecdotes, each one telling about key situations in his life when narrating anecdotal episodes that um, begin with setbacks, detours, and victories. Jobs instantly captures the attention and interest of his audience. These stories build the link with the listeners and pull them in more deeply to the overall argument of his speech. Uh, then conclusion of the speech. In the final paragraph of his speech, Steve Jobs eloquently returns to his core message of following your dreams and grabbing at these moments when your mind is set to something wonderful. He underlines that it's our heart and intuition uh, which count the most even while we are in the middle of complexity or turmoil. Uh, the poem finally gives the audience to look at themselves in the mirror and think critically about their moral mortality and the necessity of living truthfully. Jobs pushed for the dreamers to be continuously foolish and craving uh, thirsty while dealing with the risks that are exploring the future. A powerful call to action comes at the very end, which is aimed at making the audience realize that they too should set out on the road of personal development and accomplishment. Uh, we finalized the Steve Jobs speech. Then we have to talk about I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. It's our second reflection video. Let's start again topic specific purpose and central idea. The theme of Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech is the issue of civil rights and equal treatment of races in the USA. Uh, the specific purpose of the speech is to be an advocate for the termination of racial segregation and discrimination, and also to cry for the establishment of justice and equality for all Americans of the race is the goal of all effort. The core concept is around the picture of soon to be country of people who are judged based on their actions, just the content of their character and not their race. The same to what Martin Luther King wants to say country sorry where all are under the same shade with no discrimination of any kind. Then strategy to grab attention. It's our second part. The Martin Luther King's oration starts with the most striking and grabbing strategy of uh, retro- rhetoric so that the audience can be arrested right away. He elucidates the opening line with his well-known statement of "I am elated to engage in work for the freedom of his nation with you today." It depicts the meeting as a vital milestone in the quest for justice and equality in the US, and therefore he builds a feeling of urgency and relevance. Additionally, his deploying of repetition coupled with rhythm and the emotional tone which he tells the audience what he says makes them get immersed in it. Conclusion of the speech. It's our the third part and the last part. In his final sentence, Dr. Martin Luther King circles back to the topic of optimism and the ultimate fulfillment of the dream for a changed and improved future. Again, he stresses his perception of the new nation, which would definitely be free from racial discrimination and individuals would be rewarded based on their character instead of the color of their skin. His last lines um, are hopeful with a kind of determination, and he describes in a poetic language uh, the sound of the freedom coming even from small areas from up the hills. This climaxes uh, with the loud call, free at least. Thank God Almighty, we are free at least. This trip hand phrase sums up the spirit of the civil rights movement and leaves the audience with uplifted spirits and rejuvenated determination for the struggle for justice and equality. That's it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.